When yesterday I sent you the schedule, you should have opened up your books and see. Now I'm going to share a screen. We are going to begin, and side by side ask your friends to join. Let me see how many are there. Share computer sound. Share computer sound. Okay. Now, okay. So I'm going to share Standard 8, Chapter 9. I hope you know we are going to begin with Chapter 9, and that will be the last chapter of your first term syllabus. App development. App is a short form for
Today we will learn about
App word stands for application. So how to develop an application, what are apps, and why applications are mostly used on mobiles, and what is the difference between both the apps when we use them on the computer, laptop, desktop, or mobile. Everything is covered here. And yes, without any prior knowledge, without any practice, you can develop your apps very easily. How? Everything will be taken care in this chapter.
development. Okay, students, first let me introduce you to apps. The word app is an abbreviation for application.
When you have studied about software,
an application is a software designed to do a specific job.
Application software as well as system software. An application software is designed to do a specific job. Everything was explained to you in your previous classes.
An app enables you to do something specific, like you can paint, draw maps and barcodes, take photographs, play games, watch and edit videos, and host other activities, but within the technical limitations of your
back. An app enables you to do something specific, like you can paint, draw, read maps and barcode, take photographs, play games.
Watch and edit videos, and host other activities, but within the technical limitations of your device.
When we talk about, now we are having our online classes on Zoom. A very simple example. You might have seen the teachers, those who are using, and 8th standard, you had this experience. That's why I'm discussing it with you. In one of your class, teacher was showing a video, but there was no voice coming, right? So it was not the fault of the teacher. This was not fault of not the fault of the internet connection. The problem is, when you use mobiles to run videos, you can see the videos, but Android phones still do not have rights to play sound while playing video on Zoom meetings. जब हम मोबाइल्स के थ्रू जूम मीटिंग्स करते हैं और उसमें अगर हम कोई वीडियो प्ले करते हैं, अभी तक एंड्रॉयड फोन्स में ऐसा कोई भी सॉल्यूशन नहीं आया है या ऐसा कोई चीज नहीं आई है जिसमें हम वीडियो की साउंड प्ले कर सकें. ऐसी एप्लीकेशन में अभी तक कोई भी हमको प्रोविजन नहीं दिया है उन्होंने. सो व्हेन वी प्ले अ वीडियो इन जूम मीटिंग through the mobiles, you won't be able to hear a voice. You can share the sound of a computer, but you cannot share the sound of a mobile. Understood? So that is the reason when teachers are using videos on mobiles, it is not possible that you will hear the voice of that video.
However, with the rapid rise in the use of smartphones these days, The word app
So,
is used
however,
mostly to
with
refer
the
to the
rapid
software
rise
that
in the
runs on mobile phones.
use of smartphones these days, the word app is used mostly to refer the software that runs on your mobile phones. Sometimes when you are discussing with your friends, you certainly say, yeah, which app is that? Which app are you using? Do you have that particular app to share the data? Do you have the app to download this? Do you have the app to download the videos of the WhatsApp or the... So we certainly do use this word app again and again. Can you share the app with me? But what exactly this app is? App is a application software designed to do a specific job. And maximum times now, since smartphones are equivalent to your mini computers, so nobody, even if you at your home, laptops are there, desktop are there, but you prefer to handle mobiles in your hand and start working. Even for the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, we prefer to have mobiles in our hand to work because you feel more comfortable working with apps on mobiles than on computers.
Since smartphones, tablets, thing but small computers, an app works in pretty much the same way as a software does on a desktop or a laptop. Since the computing power and memory of a smartphone are generally less than that of a standalone computer,
What does
the
that mean?
capabilities of the
I'll
app are generally
repeat the
less than
sentence
that
to
of a
you.
similar software running on a PC.
Since the computing power and memory of a smartphone are generally less than a desktop or a laptop, it is no doubts. ये तुमको भी पता है, ठीक है? स्टैंड अलोन कंप्यूटर, इससे तो मोबाइल की कैपेसिटी बहुत लो होती है. सो व्हेन I don't know how many of you are
The
using same
capabilities
app
of the
on the
app are
mobiles
generally
as well
less
as
than
on the
that of a similar software
laptops.
running on a
Up,
PC.
when I was talking about Zoom, since we are using Zoom nowadays, so Zoom you will find that the capacity, the thing in a Zoom is different when we are using on the laptop. It is different when we are using on a mobile. Mobile में अभी मैंने आपको example दिया. We cannot use sound while playing the video in mobiles, but in the laptops you can do it. So what happens when you same software when you use on the laptop, it has vast tools, more tools, whereas when you're using on the laptops we have less tools. Okay.
Most
But
desktops do not
mobiles
have
have a
touch
more
screens
advantage
capabilities,
because
while all
mobiles are with
mobile
the touch screen.
devices have
Every
touch
second person is
screens.
having a mobile with a touch screen, whereas your desktops are not with the touch screen. Very rare people are using touch screen laptops or touch screen desktops.
This changes the way the user interacts with the device. Instead of a keyboard and a mouse, the user simply
Now,
taps on the display, which works both
which
as an input
works
device
both
as
as
well as an
input
output
device
device.
as well as output device. The devices which works as input as well as output device are generally referred as static devices. Okay.
Apps are designed to work on different operating systems used by the and it app is phones and tablets, which are on Android
Now,
OS,
an
whereas
Android app is
phone
developed to
apps
work
can be
on
used
phones
on
and tablets
iPhones,
which run
which
on Android
use
operating system,
iOS.
whereas iPhone apps can be used on iPhones which use iOS, operating system. Now, iPhones, please make sure these are the Apple phones only, because Apple and iPhone are the same thing. This is from the Apple company, so they are called as iPhones. And Android, your Samsung, your Xiaomi, your Vivo. These all phones are Android based. Now, even in your book, even in this chapter, we'll be taking the example of Android because 90% people are using Android phone only. So those It is very easy to understand when we talk about Android. Even in your class, only one or two must be using the Apple, otherwise everybody is using Android phone. Android is a software, you can say, when you switch on your mobile, there is about mobile settings में जाओगे, about mobile आएगा, you open that, you'll come to know the operating system, which operating system is used, which version is used, what is the capacity, everything is from there, so you can watch it from there.
For better running of apps, the internet connection speed must be fast so that the app can be downloaded easily from the Google Play
Now
Store
I'll
on
stop sharing
Android
here.
phone or
So
through
I
App
hope you
Store on
understood
iOS.
that what is app, what is the difference when we use the app on a computer or on a mobile. There are advantages, there are disadvantages, both are been shown to you, told to you. Now, is there any question from this particular first part of your chapter? If yes, please ask me now. Afterwards, I'll not explain again. Is there anybody who wants to ask anything? No, ma'am. Understood, everyone? Only Gulneen is writing. Rest all are sleeping or what? Yes, ma'am. Anybody wants to ask anything can raise their hands. I'm watching who is raising the hand. No one? So we'll begin with the next part of your chapter.
Students, let's
Now, types of apps. There are generally three types. What are they? We'll look
talk
for.
about the types.
So three apps are
Apps
there.
can be broadly
Desktop
classified
apps,
as desktop apps, web
web
apps, or
apps
mobile
and
apps.
mobile apps. Desktop apps जो हमारे डेस्कटॉप और लैपटॉप पे चलती है, मोबाइल पे चलने वाली. वेब एप्स वो होती हैं जो आप ऑनलाइन चलते हो, सीधा ऑनलाइन गए, नेट ऑन किया, ऑनलाइन उसको रन किया, दैट इज वेब एप्स.
Desktop app.
I'm sorry, it got disconnected. It got disconnected. I'll play the video again. I'll share it once again. Give me a minute.
Let's talk about.
Now,
To run a
this you know,
desktop
for
app, it
example,
must be
तुमको
first
कुछ
installed
भी
on the
अपने
desktop
डेस्कटॉप
or
पे
a
डालनी है,
laptop.
you want download some app, so through internet you install it, or you go to you ask the setup from your friends, you run it on your laptops or desktop, and then you can play the games, or even the same way video editor, video makers, this can be taken up.
Installed app is indicated represented by an icon on the computer screen or as an item on the start menu. Examples of desktop applications are word processors, spreadsheet, or even smaller apps like Paint or Notepad. Web apps. These apps require an internet connection. Remote server. Users access them like any other web page and then install them on their computer by creating a bookmark to that page.
So
Web
these are
applications
basically
require minimum
real-time
device
book
memory as
apps,
the
online
application
based
lies on the
apps,
remote
but
server.
we create a bookmark or add them as a favorite website and can be easily accessed.
Needed from any device through the internet. For example, Google Maps, Instant Messenger, etc. Smartphone or a tablet. Mobile
Again got disconnected, but we'll start the video from where we have stopped it. I think there's some network issue today. Go ahead. We'll finish this.
Let's talk about the mobile summary. Some mobile apps or software
So say I was having
the applications we use.
वेब एप्स एंड मोबाइल, इट
Web
डिपेंड्स
apps or mobile
आप
apps.
कहाँ पे उनको डाउनलोड करके कहाँ पे इंस्टॉल करना चाहते हैं, उस हिसाब से अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कन्वेंस यू कैन
Zomato is a mobile app that lets you discover restaurants to eat out at or order in from.
Swiggy, other apps you find out the restaurants and
It provides information and reviews on restaurants, hotels, food joints. You can also rate and review restaurants you have been to and share photos with foodie comments directly from. Let's look at the examples given below. Software, desktop app, photo editing. Photoshop from Adobe is a photo editing software which must be installed on a laptop. Pixar is a photo editing tool or desktop. Web app. Pixlr also provides photo editing software. Application.
it got disconnected again. We'll share it again. Let me share the sound.
www.sumopaint.com/paint/ Mobile app. Adobe Photoshop Express and Mobile Pixlr are photo editing apps for mobile devices, which can be downloaded from either Google Play Store or Apple's App Store. Facebook. Desktop app. Facebook has no desktop application as it cannot be used without being connected to the Facebook site. Web app. Facebook initially began as a web-based app. Most images or videos require you to be connected to the internet. Mobile app. Facebook
again, and we are going to share it again.
Office is a very good example of desktop-based office applications. This includes word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation apps. Web app. Microsoft allows users to use their web-based office applications. Google Docs is an office suite, which does not have any desktop equivalent. Mobile app. Microsoft Office Mobile and Google Docs allow a user to work on Office applications as apps. Kingsoft and Polaris also have mobile apps for office use. Games. Desktop app. Games like Solitaire and Minesweeper are available on all Windows-based computers. Other games too can be downloaded for use on desktops and laptops. Web app. Desktop games can also be played online. The advantage of web-based games is that they can be easily made multiplayer.
What
Mobile
basically
app.
they want to explain,
These
what
games
is
are
explained
also
is
available as
same
mobile
app
apps.
can be used as desktop app, web app, and mobile app. But when you are using on the desktop, you are downloading them. There are some apps which have to be connected to their original websites like Facebook. Whereas web apps, you have to be connected online and you have to use the remote server on which that particular website is being lying. Mobile apps, you can download the apps from the Play Store and you can play offline. And there are certain apps which can be used online only, but they can be downloaded from the Play Store.
Media players. Desktop app. Media player apps enable users to play music or videos on their computers. VLC player and Windows Media Player are some of the examples of freely available media players. Web app. Many sites offer their services which allow you to play music, videos, listen to the radio, and even watch TV while online. You are also allowed an access to the content of these web-based applications. Mobile app. Media players are now included as a standard app on all smartphones. Besides Windows Media Player and VLC Player, other players are also available. All allow you to play your own media. Some even support search and download feature. Maps. Desktop app. Google Maps can be downloaded on the desktop computer. However,
There
this
are
app
apps
will
which
only
even
function
on
when
the
internet
desktop
access
needs
is
your
available.
internet services to be worked on.
Web app. The browser-based Google Maps can be accessed by typing maps.google.com in the address bar of the browser. Mobile app.
So you
The
can
Google
download
Maps
it
app is
from there
available in the Google
and
Play Store.
work with this.
Students, let's know more about Candy Crush. In this game, the players complete levels by swapping colored pieces of candy on a game board to make a match of 3 or more of the same color, eliminating and replacing those candies with new ones, which could
I'm
potentially
100%
create
sure
future
each one
matches.
of you have played Candy Crush. And you must be knowing there are so many levels. Each level has something very new to play with. And Candy Crush is a very important game. What is the function of a Candy Crush is also one thing. Uh, 2 years back, there was one surgery held in Chennai. The girl was around 7 years old, and the surgery was of her brain. Doctors made sure throughout the surgery the child was playing Candy Crush so that her brain should not sleep at all. The brain has to be remain active during the brain surgery. She was made to play Candy Crush. Girls, everything is not for playing, it is a stress buster as well. So there are certain games, Candy Crush is there, Text Twister is there. You have educational games also. So rather than watching videos and fun things all the time, you must give certain time to educational games also. It's important. You have so many quiz apps on your mobiles. We have Quizlet, we have GK for different classes. So you search for those quiz apps and they are certainly very good. You may learn many things out of it, okay? So since today the thing is, I'm fine too. Ritnanji too. Okay, there is chatting going on. Runjan, no ma'am, I am fine too. Okay, Runjan has not played the game. Okay, I am fine too. Ritnanji, you are. I think chatting is going on with somebody else, and by mistake you have written I am fine here. Please do not chat when I'm teaching girls. I do not like all these things. So since today internet connection is having a problem, when you open up your book on the page number 129 and page number 130, you'll find the discussion regarding that app which was shown now. You can see it there on the page number 129 and 30. Go through this page and try to understand what was explained in the video today. Then the next topic is classification of mobile apps. We'll take up this topic in the next class. Now, anybody wants to ask anything regarding this particular topic, you please are most welcome. Ask me anything you want to ask us. You can raise your hands. Anybody wants to? No, ma'am, there is no question. No, ma'am. Okay, and there is a very earnest request to all of you. Please fill up the feedback forms. It is compulsory. Remarks and suggestion also to be filled up. You please write down and fill up the things there, because it is important to know how was the class. For me at least, if I need to take care of something, what to be taken care of, or everything. And after when we joined the class, there were only 12 students, 11 students, and after your WhatsApp messages, we have so many students, 34 now, including me, and I think Ritu ma'am. So please girls, ask your friends to join, because I am sending over the snap homework which you are not checking. I think you are onto WhatsApp, all of you, and using WhatsApp most of the time. So please, please, please check your snap homework. Tell your friends also to use it. Otherwise, I will not take the class again. Okay? So stay safe, stay home, maintain the social distancing, and please enjoy your Raksha Bandhan festival with your brothers, sisters, and family. When you are enjoying your festival, please do not forget you two are approaching fast. Give some time to your studies also. Happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you, and take care. Bye, and see you next week. Bye.